Yes, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafiwo, and unfortunate news coming in is that three Black Stars players have been ruled out of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. I'm talking about Ghana's number one shotstopper, Jojo Wollacott, and Ghana's number two shotstopper, Richard Ofori, as well as defensive midfielder Baba Iddrisu, who have all picked up injury days to the start of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Well, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. Let's get straight into the details of the issues resulting in the injuries of these three Black Stars players who have been named in Ghana's 55-man provisional squad for the World Cup. So the first of it all was Ghana's goalkeeper, Richard Ofori, who is Ghana's number two goalkeeper. Unfortunately for Richard Ofori, he got injured days to the game between Orlando Pirates versus Kaizer Chiefs in the Carling Cup in South Africa, where he plies his trade. The goalkeeper was expected to be in post for Orlando Pirates, but unfortunately, he did not make the squad for that particular match for Orlando Pirates in the game against Kaizer Chiefs. And well, according to the head coach of Orlando Pirates, well, Richard Ofori got injured, and from the scans which he has undergone, he will not be able to recover in time for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. And as a result of that, the former Matrisbeck and Wild Stars goalkeeper has been ruled out of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. For Richard Ofori, he was in post for Ghana's game against South Africa in the World Cup qualifiers, in the first game that we lost to South Africa at the FNB Stadium. And he got injured in that particular match. And since then, things have not gone well for him. He recently got back into action and even featured in Ghana's game against Nicaragua. Well, just last 2 weeks, he got injured before a game for Orlando Pirates and was able to return to action last week. Then this week, we are hearing that Richard Ofori is injured and will not be part of the World Cup squad. It is a bad news for the Black Stars, but even more, something that is really, really bad is Jojo Wollacott's injury, which I still can't come to terms with it. Well, the Ghanaian shotstopper got injured ahead of Charlton Athletics game against Albion in the English League One. Jojo Wollacott was warming up before the game between Charlton Athletic and Albion on Saturday, and unfortunately, when he was trying to save a shot, he got his fingers injured. As a result, well, he was not made to be in post for that particular match between Charlton versus Albion, which ended 3-3. And well, after he underwent a surgery or a scan on Sunday earlier this morning, it was confirmed to him that it would take some time for him to recover from his finger injury. And as a result, the information was passed to Black Stars technical advisor Chris Hutton, who is already in England, and he passed on the information to Coach Otuado. And according to reports, Otuado is really worried right now because his squad that is about to name for the Black Stars competition in the World Cup has been ruined with the injury of these two goalkeepers who have been key to the Blasters and who we are hoping that will be in post for the Blasters at the World Cup. This is a mere coincidence or juju. I don't really understand. I'm struggling to come to terms with it, whether it was indeed something that has to do with spirituality or it's a mere coincidence. How can two goalkeepers of the Black Stars get injured at this point in time when we are going for an all-important World Cup, which we missed 4 years ago, and we are hoping to return to the tournament? And it is really, really bad for Jojo Wollacott and Richard Ofori to get injured about a week to the start of the World Cup, and it is really, really terrible. I wonder what is going on in the mind of Coach Otuado. And more updates coming in as well is that Baba Iddrisu has also been ruled out of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. He got injured in Real Mallorca's game against Atletico Madrid, which Mallorca won by 1-0 in midweek action. And unfortunately, well, the player has not been able to recover from the injury. What we are hearing is that the player has also undergone scan, and it appears that it takes weeks for him to recover from training. Baba Iddrisu played in all of Ghana's qualifiers for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Most of them, he was in action. He was in action against the doubleheader against Nigeria. He was in action against the game against South Africa and all that. Well, Baba Iddrisu, this is the end of the road for the Ghanaian defensive midfielder. Now, the Black Stars would have to look forward to players that they could get for defensive midfield in the squad. Well, as of now, what we have is Abdel Salih Samed, who is very good and plays for Lens in the French league, as well as Mubarak Waka. So these are the players that we are looking at. They could pair Thomas Partey in midfield, as well as Elisha Owusu also is over there. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough looking at the options that we have over there. But I trust that Coach Utoado will be able to get more midfielders because we have about 14 midfielders in the Black Stars. But when it comes to the goalkeepers, where I think it's going to be a big issue for us. Well, we have only 3 goalkeepers now, and I think that we named 4 goalkeepers, right? We named Jojo Wollacott, we named Richard Ofori, we named Manaf Nuruddin, then we named Lawrence Atizigi, as well as Danlad Ibrahim, well, 5. So now we have 3 goalkeepers left, and I think that these are the options that Coach Utoado will be taking to the World Cup. Now we have Manaf Nuruddin, we have Danlad Ibrahim, as well as Lawrence Atizigi. These are the 3 goalkeepers who stand a chance of being imposed for the Black Stars at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Now let's take the 3 goalkeepers. Manaf Nuruddin was able to buy his place in the Black Stars from the Kenyan tournament, where he made some good saves in the Black Stars game against Chile, where we went on to win that particular game on penalty shootouts, making some few saves in the game. Now, he was good in the game. One of the games that I remember that he didn't do well was the game against Algeria prior to the AFCON 2021, and we lost that game by 3-0. He conceded 1 goal in the game, and in the second half, Lawrence Atizigi came in the second half and conceded 2 goals in the game. And well, for Lawrence Atizigi, you and I know that he's not right for the Black Stars. Although he has been doing well for his club, St. Gallen in Europe, where he's one of the top 4 goalkeepers, having conceded 1.7 goals. I think that is the ratio that I got from the internet. He has a goal conceding rate of 1.7%, which is quite good. But coming into the Black Stars, is it that good for the Black Stars? And I think that is the issue we'll keep asking ourselves. He's one of the experienced goalkeepers in the Black Stars. If you take out Richard Ofori, the rest of the goalkeepers, Jojo Wollacott, Danlad, and Manaf Nuruddin, all came to meet Lawrence Atizigi in the Black Stars. For the last goalkeeper who is a good option is Danlad Ibrahim. Recently, I got some statistics and I realized that he is the shortest goalkeeper among all the 5 goalkeepers. But looking at his confidence level, I think Danlad Ibrahim should be a good choice for the Black Stars at the World Cup. But will he be given the opportunity? I doubt. But I think that he is good. He has come through the ranks of playing for Ghana's under 17, under 20, under 23. Recently qualified Ghana for the CHAN tournament. And I think that, well, given the opportunity, he can showcase his talent with the Black Stars. But it all depends on Coach Utoado and what will come out of it. Tomorrow, that is 11 a.m., that is when the Black Stars final 26-man squad will be named, and we'll be expecting Coach Utoado to name Ghana's final squad for the tournament. Well, for me, I'm still trying to come to terms with the fact that is it just juju or is a mere coincidence that Jojo Wollacott and Richard Ofori got injured just days to the start of the World Cup. Well, I still don't want to believe that Wollacott has been ruled out of the World Cup, although he is not the perfect goalkeeper you might want. He saved us and helped us qualify for the World Cup. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about 3 players getting injured from the Black Star squad for the World Cup. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. Peace out.